It's the Line Makers on Sporting News, presented by Jack Daniels.
Folks, with Kenny White, I'm Brian Blessing. Tampa Bay's at Atlanta. And we're a little in the dark in this game, but maybe we're not if you just followed everything we talked about all year long. For starters, Tampa Bay, Kenny, it sure seems like there's no number on the board because we don't know how long the starters for Atlanta will play. They've got everything iced up, but Tampa Bay's run for the bus. But we've talked about Atlanta all year long. They jump on teams, and then they take their foot off the pedal and just kind of run the clock out, and that would work perfectly here.
You're right, and that's Mike Smith's philosophy, is get the lead, and in the second half, run the clock and get out of Dodge. He gets very conservative in the second half. That could work to a fault in the playoffs sometimes because you're playing better competition. Against weak teams like Tampa, you can probably do that.
Is it buyer beware, or do you look at it with an educated guess and say, maybe a smart play or a safe play is Atlanta in the first half?
Yeah, I would say so because we have no idea how long Mike Smith will play as starters. We know he's talking about, I'm going to play the game to win. However, if he gets up 14 points in the first half, he could sit all the starters in the second half, and Tampa Bay could come back and actually win the football game. You never know what will happen, but you're right. I think in the first 30 minutes of the game, you will get Atlanta's full attention and their starters. They are 7-0 at home this year.
Guys that could see significant minutes, and if that scenario plays out, are pretty good. Probably see a lot of Jacquizz Rodgers and maybe even Snelling, right?
Oh, there's no doubt you're going to see a ton of Jacquizz Rodgers, especially with the lead. We talked about Mike Smith running the football, and Rodgers is really good running back. I think he's better than Turner right now. Turner's getting the respect that he's been there, but I think you're going to see more and more of Rodgers in the playoffs.
And again, it's a between the lines thing. There's no number on the board. What have you done with Tampa Bay's power rating? Because it sure seems, Kenny, we've been saying it for 2 weeks right here, it looks like Tampa Bay's pulling the same stunt they did last year at the end of the year. They've rolled over now on Schiano.
Well, I'm going to go one up on you because I think we've been saying it for 5 weeks that they've run for them. They've lost 5 in a row, and they haven't even been close. So this team has run for the bus. They did it last year. Schiano, I think, has come in, college rah-rah guy. It works early, but it doesn't work late, especially when you start to lose. These guys are professionals, and they don't want to hear it.
They're going to play the game, and eventually they're going to put a number on the board. What do you think it's going to be?
I think you're going to be looking at Atlanta 7.5 or 8.5. If you see a number of less than 7, it's because Mike Smith has come out and said the starters are going to play half a game or maybe into the third quarter, and then we're going to play our second string.
Falcons' eyes are on the big prize, but they may not need all their big players to get the job done against the Tampa Bay team that looks like they've quit.